So, Space City Brothers podcast.
What episode is this? 3?
It's whatever order it gets out.
Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code.
Episode, whatever order it gets out.
I kind of have an idea that I've thought of today, so we may be able to add that to the repertoire. But so I came up with this other thing a while ago.
Okay.
It's on my ever-growing list of things, but I like to call it Grammy hate.
Okay. Well, you have to explain to me what Grammy hate is.
So I told you to look up all the Grammy winners in the categories.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do...
Like the majority of it, I don't give no fucks about.
What we're going to do is we're going to look at the categories.
Okay.
Look at the nominated.
Okay.
And give our opinion on who should have won.
Okay.
Versus who did win.
Okay. I got some opinions. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the only shit I care about is probably going to be like R&B and rap.
Yeah, but we can discuss it. It's not going to be the whole episode, but we can just discuss it. But it's an idea I had, and I didn't want to wait like 2 weeks to be trying to do it.
Yeah, because the Grammys dropped, like 2 weeks ago?
It was a while ago anyway.
Oh.
All right, so.
When the Oscars?
First part. I don't know. I don't care about award shows.
Oh, before I forget. Spacey Bros podcast live from the home of the Players and Pimps. I was going to say that.
You don't have to, but.
That's going to be our trademark.
But yeah, I'm Space City Walt.
I'm your boy Henny Pendergrass.
Space City Tevin.
Do the drop.
There's no drop.
Okay, so the first category is General Feel Album of the Year. The nominations was Awaken My Love, which good for Childish Gambino. You get a Grammy nomination on your third album? That's pretty good.
I'm not sure if that's actually
especially for album of the year.
I'm not sure if that's actually his third album. I don't know.
It is because Camp was the first one.
So Camp was an album.
Yeah, Camp was an album.
See, I wasn't on Camp. I have not heard Camp at all.
Yeah, Camp is old Gambino. He just throws a bunch of punchlines out. Like he started getting better with his music, but for the most part, it's just Lil Wayne punchlines, just punch, no substance. But yeah, it's Camp, and then it's Because of the Internet, and then it's this past one.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I heard his first EP, that's called EP. I heard that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't listen to anything he had after that, but I didn't know about it or where to find it. And then I got Royalty.
Royalty's an album?
No, Royalty's a mixtape.
Yeah.
But then from Royalty, I started looking for his stuff.
Yeah. Royalty was pretty good too.
Alright, so we got Awaken My Love.
444 Jay-Z. Damn by Kendrick Lamar. Melodrama by Lord. And 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. Who you think won?
No, you can tell us the winners.
Well, the winner was Bruno Mars.
This ain't guess the lines or something. You can say it's just we're being opinionated about it.
Well, Bruno Mars won.
Okay.
I was asking you to guess who won. So I didn't know if you knew who won or not.
I kind of don't. I've heard like.
Well, let's just do that. Like I asked you who you think won.
I don't want to guess.
Yes,
just read them off. Tell me who won, and then we can say who should have won. No, I don't want to play a game.
See.
I don't want to play a game.
You suck. Anyways.
I have not listened to Lord, but
I heard it was good though. I don't plan on listening to it.
My question,
I might listen to
Bruno Mars won, but my question is, I don't think he probably should have won.
Hell no.
But
24K Magic was good, but it wasn't album of the year good.
Who went harder between Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar? I don't think Awaken My Love gets it. It was nice, but it
wasn't Grammy.
There wasn't enough of it to like plus define a time.
Like it's just rehashed sounds, to be honest. Like he did it good, but it's just
it's
funk music.
It's not rehashed. I mean, it's just an old genre.
Yeah, it's an old genre. It's rehashed music.
But there just wasn't enough on it that was just like superb.
No,
it
wasn't at all. I mean, for like, there was a couple of good songs. That all I see is zombies.
Yeah, I told you, Zombies is one of the best. Hard. It's like the best song of that album.
And then there was The Night Me and Mother Met. Of course, Redbone. Everybody played Redbone out. Like, I don't want to hear Redbone anymore.
I was never that high on Redbone.
Redbone's good, but I just don't want to hear it anymore.
But people are acting like that's gonna be the only song that we're gonna like. Like, I love Zombies. I've listened to Zombies like 60 times in a row at work before. I just had it on repeat.
All I see is zombies.
Especially with like the electric guitar and shit. That shit is just so dope.
And that one song he performed at the actual Grammys. I forgot the name of it.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I didn't see it either. I just know he performed
enough.
it with a little dude that was like, the video of the dude from the kid from the Atlanta Hawks singing and shit. Like, he sung the Michael Jackson song.
No.
Oh, there goes that. On to the next one. So yeah, Bruno Mars won.
I want to say Jay-Z should have got it, even though Dan was really good. I really like 444, especially 444 he has like a 4-song, maybe 5-song, just like streak where you just don't skip.
Yeah,
from 444 till it's either Moonlight or it's just the song from 444. 5 songs after that, you just don't skip.
True. I don't think you really. There's a bunch of songs you can skip on that hoe.
I mean,
some songs in the beginning. It's like probably 2 songs on that hoe.
In the beginning, you might be like, well, I'll skip this one. But like, okay, so
I think Bruno Mars won just because.
So from 444, Family Feud, Bam, Moonlight, and Marcy Me.
No, you don't skip none of those.
I don't skip. Like, I started from there and then just play it back around.
But Bruno Mars, I listened to his album. He had What I Like, which I don't really care for. Then he had what's the other one? What's that other song that?
Well, I don't care because I didn't pick really win. So next category. We got to get through these. We don't got all night.
Record of the year, Redbone.
Speaking to the mic, guy.
Redbone, bitch, I was.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
I'm listening.
Shut up. Record of the year, Redbone by Childish Gambino. Despacito by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee, featuring Justin Bieber. Of course, they had to add the one with the white boy on it. That was a fucking remix. Story of OJ, Jay-Z, Humble, Humble by Kendrick Lamar, and 24K Magic by Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars won with 24K Magic. He definitely, but that record.
Hey, he gets it for that one.
There's a bunch of. I mean, you could have added Cardi B shit up there if we was going off which was popular.
I heard that Song of the Year and Record of the Year are 2 different things.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
I think he gets it for that one because that song was like.
That song was everywhere.
It was super universal. They're gonna be using that for like 10 years.
Nah, because I haven't heard it in a long time.
I saw it on a commercial on YouTube, like this week.
I haven't heard that in a long time. Honestly,
they're gonna be using it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just like there's that one OG funk band. I don't remember what they're called, but like everybody has heard their songs before. I can't remember. I'll have to find it, but it's like I think.
Oh, that's.
I think that's one of their songs, but there's like it is. They have so many songs that I just use all the time. No, it's not Earth, Wind and Fire. It's like a one of those bands where it's like the something.
I was gonna say the OJs.
No, it's not the
Gap
OJs.
Band.
No, it's not the Gap Band. It's not a name. It's not a name you would automate. Like, it's not a name all black people would know. But their songs, pretty much everybody in America has heard at some point. It is impossible not to have heard one of their songs unless you only live in country towns.
I now gotta see which.
Just write it down and just look it up later. Let's get through these Grammys, guy. Stay on point.
Song of the year, Despacito, 444, Issues, the Suicide Hotline number by what's his face, by Logic, and That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. That's What I Like one.
Skip.
He cleaned house. He
Skip.
cleaned fucking house.
Skip. I've heard none of those.
You heard 444? Well,
that's what I'm saying. Skip. I've only heard one song, so skip.
Best new artist: Alyssa Cara, Khalid, Lil Uzi Vert, Julia Michaels, and SZA. Alyssa Cara won.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been SZA.
It should have been SZA, or at least Khalid. Alyssa Cara had that one song that I know that irritating "Woe Is Me" Taylor Swift ass. Ooh, but I'm not one of those type of people. So I hate that song so much. I don't want to be. It's like, bitch, then leave. Why are you still here?
Doesn't register. I've only heard SZA.
Do you care about pop music?
You can read it, and I can tell you to skip it. If I
Ed Sheeran won Best Pop Solo Performance up against Kelly Clarkson. Damn, he beat a lot of OGs. Kelly Clarkson, Kesha, Lady Gaga, and Pink. Ed Sheeran won. Best Pop Duo Group Performance.
Skip.
Best Traditional Pop Vocals.
Skip.
Best Pop Vocal Album.
Skip.
Best Dancing Record.
Skip. Alright, just go to the black stuff. Let's go to the black stuff.
Rock is dead. Metal is dead. Pop is dead. Alternative music is dead.
Just like the Henny Rose podcast.
You was on it, motherfucker.
So.
Oh man. Okay, so best R&B performance. You got "Get You" by Daniel Caesar. "Distraction" by
Why you
Kalani.
say it like that?
I don't know, because I don't really know how to say it.
Right, Caesar.
"High" by I don't know who the fuck this person is, and "That's What I Like" by Bruno Mars.
Skip. Wow, this idea may not be that great.
Bruno Mars won.
Good thing I have 8 million topics written down.
Best traditional R&B performance: "Laugh and Move On" by the Baylor Project. Never heard of that shit. "Redbone" by Childish Gambino. "What I'm Feeling" by Anthony Hamilton, featuring the Hamiltons. "All the Way" by Litzy, and "Still" by Mali Music. Redbone won. So
I agree with that 100% because that's his actual voice.
Yeah. First best R&B song. My fault.
Okay, first time you spoke into the mic in 5 minutes.
Best R&B song. "First Began" by PJ Morton. "Location" by Location by Khalid. "Redbone" by Donald Glover. "Supermodel" by SZA. And "That's What I Like" by Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars killed everybody with this one song. That's not even better than the original song.
I'm going with SZA.
I feel like Redbone should.
I feel like this idea would have been better if I had bothered to look up any of the other music. But I had the only thing is this was already written down on my list
so
of things to talk about. So I was like, let's go ahead and do it.
Oh my god! All right, so
who cares? This is Space City Brothers podcast,
and we do what we want.
They need to expect this shit.
Best urban contemporary album: Free
Skip.
Black.
I don't want to hear about urban anything.
It's black music. What is urban contemporary? It's like saying best R&B album, but not like R&B album.
So read them out.
Free Black, Awaken My Love, American Teen, Control, SZA, and Starboy fucking won by The Weeknd. You have Awaken My Love.
So I guess Control. it's just a best black album by a young black person.
Basically.
By a newish black person.
Basically.
What were they again?
Free Black by Black. Awaken My Love.
You mean 6 Lack?
I be saying that shit. I be 6 Black, 6 Lack, whatever you're supposed to say.
It's 6 Lack. You could just call yourself Black, but you have to put a 6. I'm gonna call you 6 Lack. And if you get mad, I do not care.
Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino. American Teen by Khalid. And Khalid, I should say. His name is spelled like Khalid though, so I be saying Khalid. It's Khalid. Control by SZA, and Starboy by The Weeknd.
So it's Gambino, Khalid, and SZA.
Yeah, I would have gone with it.
That's really tough. I'd have to say SZA.
Yeah, I would say SZA.
I find
SZA had a bunch of bangers on that.
Yeah, her album was It was much more palatable.
Mm-hmm. Best R&B album: Freudian by Daniel Caesar. Let Love Rule by Litzy. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. I don't give a fuck.
Who cares?
24K Magic by Bruno Mars. Gumbo by PJ Morton. And Feel the Real by Music Soul Child. I just want to say, good for Music Soul Child to be nominated again after
his failed rap career.
Yeah, especially over like so many other people that probably deserved it more than you did.
That
Like they put you in there because they didn't want SZA to beat Bruno Mars because they knew SZA was gonna beat Bruno Mars. And Bruno Mars won for 24K Magic. Best rap field, that's the shit we care about. Best rap performance: Bounce Back by Big Sean, Bodak Yellow by Cardi B, 44 by Jay-Z, Humble by Kendrick Lamar, and Bad and Bougie by Migos.
So I assume that Bodak Yellow won that.
No, Humble won. Humble by Kendrick Lamar won.
I feel like Humble would be a better song than Bodak Yellow.
It's a better song than Bodak, but it's
Yellow was way more viral.
Way more viral, way more. Well, I don't know. They're both pretty, but Bodak Yellow did get that number one.
Bodak Yellow was way
on a Billboard.
Higher.
Yeah.
You have to read them again. Read them again.
Bounce Back by Big Sean, Bodak Yellow by Cardi B, 444 by Jay-Z, Humble by Kendrick Lamar, and Bad and Bougie by Migos featuring Lil Uzi Vert.
I'm gonna go with Big Sean
for the win.
Yeah,
that's because you're a Big Sean fan.
I think that was the best song out of all of those.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It really's not.
I woke up in beast mode.
I hate that fucking song.
The song is so fun.
It's not.
Bodak Yellow should have won, but I think Big Sean.
Bodak Yellow definitely should have won for best rap. No, well, I say Humble actually. Bodak Yellow should win for best rap song.
The only thing about Be Humble is Kendrick doing weird voices.
But that's a Kendrick Lamar song. Period.
It's just
like if it doesn't have him doing weird voices on it, I don't want to hear it.
It's like, come on, bro.
If he's not doing weird voices, I don't want to hear the song, dog.
Nah, sometimes like when he does weird like throat squeaking high pitched voices, it's like
broken quarter beat that one beat inside my DNA.
Like sometimes you don't have to do that. Just rap in your regular voice.
You motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. I'd rather die than listen to you.
I'd rather hear you yell than make voices.
He'll do that on a song too.
I prefer the yelling.
Best rap / song performance. I feel like they made this category just for Drake.
White people love Drake.
White people. Problems by Black, Crew by Gold Link, Family Feud by Jay-Z, Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar, and Love Galore by SZA featuring Travis Scott.
Dang, like the last 3 songs were so good.
If I had to pick a better song,
the best song,
it's probably Family Feud.
What was SZA's song?
Love Galore. Love. That song.
That's tough. I can't pick one.
I would pick Family Feud. If I had to pick a better song, I'd pick Family Feud. If I had to pick a more popular song, I'd pick Love Galore.
I do really like Family Feud.
Because nobody sings Loyalty anymore. Once Love came out, that's pretty much stopped. I want to be with you.
I don't know. I'd have to just go with Family Feud.
I go with Family Feud. You know what's surprising?
You know what thing I came to a revelation now?
What?
Since Travis Scott got the key to Mo City, I gotta stop hating on him.
But
I'm no longer allowed to hate on it.
Anybody can get the key to Mo City.
And James Harden like showed up to it.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
So Travis Scott, I'm no longer gonna hate on you.
I am.
Well, you're not from Mo City, so you are allowed to hate.
Yeah.
Even though he got a Kardashian pregnant.
Have you seen his house? It's big as shit. He has an arcade and I'm jealous as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, yeah, you want good music, you should have an arcade in your house.
Yeah, big ass arcade too. It's not like small. I have a few games. Like he has like a movie theater arcade in his shit.
I would too, honestly.
That's dope.
Just a big ass screen, but you can't get the frame rate.
Nah.
That's the thing. If I could get 100 frames per second, then I'm like, yeah. Game? I mean, just
gonna get.
I mean, just. I mean, like on a large screen.
Oh.
If I could reliably get 100 frames a second.
I mean, after 60, does it really matter the frame rate?
Yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah.
So 100 is way better than looking at 60.
Okay, so
is it even noticeable?
Yes. to some.
As a nigga who's been playing 30 frames per second for his life.
Once you go to 60, you can't go back to 30. Once you go to like 100 or 120, you can tell the difference between 120 and 60.
Oh, damn.
You can perceive it. I mean, the eyes looking like 300 frames a second.
Maybe I shouldn't go to PC. I shouldn't play your PC at all.
Like you really notice things.
You have to show me a game.
Especially once you're like really on it. Like I can tell when my frame rate slows down when I'm playing Zelda.
I need to get a Switch. Best rap song, Bodak Yellow by Cardi B, even though she had like 1 million writers on the show. Davius, Octave, Clenard, Raphael. But okay, you know how people say Cardi B don't write her own music?
I've never heard that, but I don't pay attention.
People say Cardi B doesn't write her own music. I don't see
probably
her name.
not.
I don't see her name up here at all for Bodak Yellow, bro.
She probably does it, but she's not a rapper. She's an artist.
Wash Poppin'. Maybe that is her. Wash Poppin' and Jay White.
I don't remember what they were anymore. What are you doing?
Chase Me. Never heard that shit.
Microphone guy.
Humble, Sassy, and The Story of OJ. Humble one.
Story of OJ.
Best rap album: 444, Jay-Z, Damn by Kendrick Lamar, Culture by Migos. I don't even know why that's up there.
Because it's Migos.
Lila's Wisdom by Rhapsody.
Layla's Wisdom
by Rhapsody. Never heard of that person.
You've heard of Rhapsody.
I haven't heard that album.
Oh yeah, but you've heard of Rhapsody.
Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. Damn one.
I can agree with that. That's when you use any of the water in the bathroom.
I'm like, what the fuck? Country Sucks. New Age Music, whatever the fuck that is. I'm looking for any more any more black winners. Best Gospel. Do you care about gospel music?
I'm not familiar.
CC Wines, Clean Out. CC Wines, whatever you say.
Wines or Wines? Wines.
Shakira won. Go for Shakira. No one cares about American Roots music. That sounds like white supremacist music. Bluegrass.
Well, I guess we'll just go on to the next one.
Reggae.
Not familiar.
Damian Marley won.
He should. You know, ska came before reggae.
I assume it was the same thing.
No.
So, know how much my knowledge is.
No, ska came before reggae.
Dave Chappelle won for his The Age of Spin and Deep in the Heart of Texas comedy stand-ups. He beat Kevin Hart, Sarah Silverman, Jerry Seinfeld, and Jim Gaffigan.
I think that's as far as we need to dive into the Grammys.
Hold on, let's see if anything else.
I think that's
La La Land won for best soundtrack.
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it.
That nigga from Hamilton won for some shit.
Anthony Hamilton?
Nah, the other nigga from Hamilton. The Lin Morales. How do you say that nigga's name? Randy Newman won.
My guy. My man.
That's funny. They have best historical albums.
All right. We can go on to the next.
Oh wait,
thing.
best remix recording. Oh, never mind. That doesn't matter.
We can go on to the next. We can go on to the next thing to talk about.
Okay.
I have several things written down.
I bet fucking like classical people are mad as shit the Grammys became what it is.
So I wrote down people I shouldn't be a hater of.
Okay.
And I wrote down Travis Scott. For some reason, I wrote down Black China. I have no idea why anymore.
No, you can hate Black China.
I have no idea why I'm being a hater.
Her ass is like
China.
ridiculously disgusting. You can hate Black China.
But I wrote it down.
I bet you got good pussy though.
Oh yeah. So I started watching Doctor Strange the other day. God,
why?
It's just on Netflix.
I thought you. For some reason, I thought you meant like you said Doctor Strange, but I heard Doctor Who in my head.
Nah.
I have no idea why.
So it was like after he had the hand surgery and he was trying to do physical therapy, and like the dude was like, the PT dude was like, okay, come on, you gotta keep going. He's like, whatever, and he was like some bachelor degree. I was like, you rude motherfucker. He's in there just trying to help you, and you gonna be. If that was me, I would have punched him in the hand.
You can't punch. You can't.
I would have been like, oh,
man
bachelor degree. Guess what I can do? What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga? Call me bachelor.
Clap his hands and shit together.
No, I would clap my hands on the side of his head like a 3 stool. I'd be like, "What's up, man? Huh? Say it again, huh?
Bachelor's degree.
Punk ass nigga.
Flip the nigga, push the nigga on the ground and tell him to get up.
I'd pour cold water on his hand.
He got his payback though when he tried to fight those dudes in the alley.
He
punched that nigga and instantly regretted it.
Like, are you sure that was
who's got a bachelor's degree now?
You're literally seeking to repair your hands. Like, you wouldn't have tried taekwondo.
You just made them worse.
Like, you want to try taekwondo? You want to try to kick?
He just instantly went to the punch.
That would have made a lot more sense.
He got that nigga, but he hurt himself. That's about. Like, you fucked him up. You hit him hard as shit.
I mean, he gave him a good lick, but I mean,
at what cost?
Yeah, at what cost? They jumped you. You
still lost his watch. Almost lost his watch.
You got stomped out.
I can't wait to see the next Doctor Strange. The black guy's gonna be the villain.
Okay, so here's a question.
Sick of this magical Negro shit.
I want to learn a martial art.
Okay.
For fitness.
Okay.
For whole body fitness and self defense.
Okay.
What would you?
Krav Maga.
What would you? Can I finish?
No, it's Krav Maga.
Can I finish?
Okay.
What would you
Krav
go
Maga.
with between
Krav Maga,
MMA,
Krav Maga,
Kung Fu,
Krav
or
Maga.
Muay Thai? Even though Muay Thai kind of falls into MMA stuff.
Krav Maga.
No.
Well, I wouldn't. Well, Muay Thai.
First of all, guy, you're loud.
My fault. Muay Thai is good. That's like kickboxing.
If anything, I should change it to karate, kung fu, or Muay Thai.
I wouldn't want to learn karate and kung fu.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like Americans tainted karate with their terrible, terrible mall karate dojos and shit. I feel like.
I mean, you kind of get it in where you fit it in. That's the thing.
I'm just saying, like me and Sensei Bob Thornton from Long Beach, California, are black belts. Me and this nigga who works at Office Depot are black belts, and I
mean, if you
I'm gonna learn some shit.
If you're a legit black belt, you're a legit black belt.
Nah, I'm gonna learn.
Mean, Chuck Norris is like one of the most famous karate guys ever. Maybe, I don't know.
You think Chuck Norris can kick like Bruce Lee's ass?
I don't know.
No. Chuck Norris couldn't whip Jackie Chan's ass.
I mean, I don't know.
Chuck Norris knows that American karate, where they do like that.
I mean, Bruce Lee had him in a full-on role in his film. So,
but that's just because he was popular.
Chuck Norris was popping.
I know. I'm just talking shit. I know Chuck Norris could probably whip my ass.
I mean.
Well, not at 70 something.
He probably can't still.
Nah, he might get a good look in.
He probably can't still.
He get a good look in and get body slammed.
He probably can't still.
Nah,
he probably can't still.
Jackie Chan could whip my ass.
But see, Jackie Chan was never that popping in a Bruce Lee movie. He was an extra and got hit in the face with some nunchucks.
But then, he instantly. But then, after the fact, Bruce Lee died. So. It's like he didn't have a chance to become well known. After he died, that's when the nigga rose to stardom and shit. Wasn't the drunken?
I don't see why you're discounting karate.
I don't know.
Karate, MMA,
it's just like
karate, kung fu, or Muay Thai.
I'd probably do Muay Thai. I want to learn how to fight by some Filipino man that lives in his gym, just out in the middle of nowhere in the woods, and you got to actually fish for your food.
You know, Muay Thai is from Thailand.
Thai old man who lives out in the jungle somewhere, and you got to travel by backpacking. I want the whole karate movie experience. I have to go ask to be a part of it. They have to turn me down. I have to set up camp in front of his dojo for 3 days. The nigga finally comes out and is like, "You come in." So then I come in and some shit, and the nigga trains me, and we get into it, and he says, "This is only for protection. It's not for money. Don't use for gain." And I say, "Fuck that over there."
That's racist. Well, that is yet again the end of the Space City Brothers podcast. We are officially canceled. Someone is walking into my house and taking my mixer as we speak.
It's the FBI agent that listens to us.
I would rather do kung fu.
Why?
Because you can learn.
I just don't like the word kung fu. It just sounds awful.
You can learn the Shaolin styles, the Shaolin animal styles.
Or like tiger, monkey.
That and then
crane.
And then bagua.
What's bagua?
Which is like the open palm style.
Oh, you just want to slap people.
No, you don't. You're not slapping people. You're like hitting them with the full force of like your whole arm through your palm.
That's gotta be right better for your hand than hitting with your knuckles.
I mean, you condition your fist. Bruce Lee did it like I actually bought a Bruce Lee book, and I bought I bought a Bruce Lee book on his martial art Jeet Kune Do, and then I bought a book on like body weight. I was gonna get a Krav Maga book, but I was like, I already have 4 books in my hand. This is like $100.
They gonna call the police here.
This is like $100 in books. I'm gonna chill.
They gonna fucking target your ass. Somebody gonna call the FBI.
Get tackled at the door.
checking out a Bruce Lee book, a bodyweight book, 2 books on karate, a book on Krav Maga, a Muay Thai book. Sorry, you need to come with us. They'll look at your background and shit, see all the guns, purses. Like, can you please? He's a black nationalist. We have to stop him.
And I bought him with my card too. They didn't say that shit. Should wait with cash.
They just looking at that shit like, what is this nigga planning? What is this nigga planning? Someone talk to the president.
Hey, so it was weird. When I hear like, if I listen to a podcast, like the first times I listened to Bodega Boys, I actually switched Deezus and Meryl. I thought Deezus was like a skinny light skinned dude, and Meryl was like a fat dark skinned dude. Completely wrong.
You can hear it.
I was completely wrong.
Deezus is a skinny dark skinned dude.
Well, once you see their faces, then the voices make sense.
Yeah.
But in my brain, I thought Deezus was light skinned.
I do that shit sometimes too, like with like singers or some shit. Like when I first heard I Love McConan, I thought he was just like some light, like, or like, no, first time I heard remember the song YC Racks on Racks on Racks?
Yeah.
I thought that was a dark skinned dude, and then I come to find out this nigga's light skinned. I was like,
didn't he make the Snapbacks and Tattoos song?
Nah, that was that other nigga. Who cares? Some songs weren't even that popular, and then niggas didn't do shit afterwards.
Nope. And then I thought Funk Flex looked different than how he does. Maybe
Funk
he
Flex
lost
sounds
weight.
like a short, dark skinned nigga.
Maybe he lost weight. I thought he was like this really fat dude.
He was at first.
Okay, so maybe I was right.
Yeah, he was big. He lost weight though. Him and what's his face from LA, the opposite of Funk Flex.
Mm-hmm.
Like Funk Flex is like an old head who's irritating, and he had the nigga on what was it, Big Boy. Big Boy's Neighborhood. Remember Big Boy? On the West Coast.
No.
He like Funk Flex polar opposite. He's tall, he's dark still, but he's like happy and jolly.
Big Boy from Atlanta from Outkast is the only big boy I will acknowledge. Moving on. Have you ever thought about this? When you thinking about like football or basketball, and they be like, oh, so and so was hurt, that's why their season didn't go that well. It's like, yeah, he was hurt. He didn't play. No, he didn't play. Therefore, their season was good. But it's like, nah, this guy experienced pain. Like, sometimes I think we don't think about that. When you be like, oh, this person, they could have been great, but they were hurt all the time, and it's just like they were hurt, therefore they didn't play, therefore they couldn't be great. But it's like they're hurt. Like D Rose was on top of the world for a while, and then he tears his ACL, and then he's like trying to claw his way back up and connect. He's always falling short of people's expectations, including his own. It's like, because he got hurt, he didn't play as good. It's like, no, like, he experienced a lot of pain.
Yeah. No, I feel like people say that they just say it because he didn't play because injuries. He was injury prone. Like injury stopped his playing. I don't think they say like, oh, he didn't play because he didn't want to play, or he didn't play because.
But it's like we say injuries as in like, oh, he's not able to play.
Yeah.
We think of it like that, but it's like the injury is like, no, he's feeling a lot of pain. He is hurting. Like he cannot walk right now.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people, you don't think about that. Like you just kind of, I feel like you just gloss over it a lot of the time.
Nah, because if it's not like people's, maybe I'm thinking from an athlete's point of view. Because whenever you hurt, like if a nigga can't play through the pain, he must be really fucking hurt.
Yeah, like hooping. If I roll my ankle, sometimes like, okay, I'll just tie my shoe, it'll be tender, and then I'll walk
through it, and then it just
I'll
goes
be running
away.
it off, and then I don't feel it. But then it's like I get home and I untie the shoe, and I don't immediately ice it, and it's just like, oh my goodness, like this mug done swole up. I might not be able to walk for 2 days, and like it be hurting. And then like the next time you hoop, you kind of like every time you kind of feel slight to it, you be like, oh,
yeah.
Am I good? Or like when I hurt my shoulder. I was in a sling for like a month.
Damn.
And then it's like when I tried to go hoop, I always felt extra cognizant of like how I was moving around. Like if somebody like threw a pass over my head and I tried to reach up and get it, I would like reach and then hurry up and jerk my arm back. Like as soon as I felt any kind of twinge, and it's like it's multiplied when people like have whole strains, sprains, and tears and stuff.
Shit,
I was just like, man, I can't hoop because my shoulder hurts, so I'm just not gonna go hoop.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'm not losing any
money,
opportunity. What like it's just like, oh, what a bummer. I don't get to go play basketball whenever I feel like it with people with my friends. But it's like this is somebody who like Isaiah Thomas. If he didn't hurt his hip last year and he was okay, like him getting hurt is costing him millions.
Yeah,
because he's definitely not
position.
He's not gonna get a $20 million a year contract now.
No, he's definitely not, especially after being out practically a whole season for the most part.
Yeah, almost.
He's starting to come back now with the Lakers.
Like he missed like
most of the season,
40 some games maybe.
Yeah, he wasn't even in the.
It's crazy.
That's probably the reason why he got traded by the Cavs, because he couldn't produce.
Well, also it's kind of toxic to the locker room.
I mean, I'm just saying, calling out Kevin Love for not doing shit. Everybody wants to call out Kevin Love for not doing shit.
He's their easy target.
I'm just saying he's the easy target, but it's not like it's not true. Not like, oh, we calling out Kevin Love because I don't want nobody calling me out. It's like, no, we calling Kevin Love out because Kevin Love playing like shit and he's supposed to be the big man on the team.
Kevin Love was playing great actually. It's just that he got sick and he left the game, and they're just like, where were you at? Nobody told us nothing. It's like, well, I mean, if you think he got the flu, he ain't trying to give 24 plus other people the flu.
Jordan played through the flu.
Jordan played through food poisoning. That wasn't the actual flu. Jordan played through a hangover. Okay. He played through either a hangover or food poisoning. But he did order pizza, which probably wasn't the best of ideas. No. The night before a game in the city you're trying to beat. They definitely poisoned it. Who was this going to? The hotel. Michael Jordan. Hey. Hold on. Who got it? Get the cleaner. Get the cleaner. No, nigga, it's for Jordan. Who Jordan? Michael Jordan. Hey, who's Michael Jordan? Who got to pee right now? Poison my guy. Even though he's a dickhead. So I was listening to Jada. I'll take a break. You don't need a break. For a second. Putting this on the wax. Okay. You don't need no break. Keep going. That's how I come in. So I was listening to Jadakiss's album. Okay, what about it? Not The Last Kiss. Kiss of Death, I guess it's called. I don't remember now. I'm tripping. I just know it has Kiss in it. Okay. And I was listening to Why, and I was like, this is such a good song. And it's still like 80% of it is still significantly relevant to today. So like, I'm going to try to write the 2018 version of Why. What would that consist of? Why? I mean, most of it I'm pretty sure about half of it would be the exact same. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But like some of the stuff where he's like, why he might have been like, why did Bush did something, or why I can't have a BlackBerry or some shit. It's like you got to update that, or you got to just adapt lines to be specific to the day. So, Space City Brothers
why
podcast.
Don't you just go back and just
stamped.
Like dub over like out of date references with new shit.
Well, I'm not gonna be an asshole about it.
Let's do that.
I'm just gonna make modern stuff and then have I don't know, have Garen rap it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ghostwrite
that shit. 2018. Why Trump? It's probably be like majority just Trump lines. Probably. Why Trump sent them bombs? Why Trump dropped them nukes? Why Trump get caught sending Ivanka Trump's friend $27 million for no fucking reason?
So
why Trump?
I wrote down new
fucking a porn star.
I wrote down new phones. So I want to see what new features come out in phones now. Cause there's a lot of conceptual. There's a lot of conceptual stuff that came out.
Like, what is there left to do? You can.
I mean,
with the Google Pixel, you can say take a selfie as you're taking. Like, you don't even have to push the button no more.
I mean, you can do that with phones now. I can do that with my phone.
That's what I'm just saying, though. It's like
I think you can make the pinnacle. You can make
of phone technology.
No, you can make
unless we're going hollow chip phones.
You can make them faster. You can make them more powerful.
But that don't count. I'm talking about
You can make
features.
the cameras better. You can
always
make them
do that.
more adjusted. Yeah, you're gonna keep doing that. You can make them. You can make them more customizable, even though Androids are clearly superior in that method.
I'll give you that. They are.
I saw there was one thing at CES where they put the fingerprint sensor under the glass on a certain spot, so instead of having to put it like on the back of the phone, it's still on the front in the same spot, but it's under the glass. It was very conceptual. I don't know if that's a phone coming out. You know, every phone can improve its camera and stuff.
Yeah.
More memory.
Yeah. But that's just typical shit, though.
I don't know what half these things I wrote down. And oh yeah, so Childish Gambino,
yeah,
the greatest rapper alive, had a line in a song, and I feel his sentiment.
What was the line?
So, what's the song where he was like, ba 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 da 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 da.
Like that helps.
Okay, so you need to go back and listen to Stone Mountain because I don't remember what it's called.
Go ahead.
Are you done?
Yes, go ahead.
So good. Terrible sound quality. This guy's just shifting all over the place. He said all these light skinned niggas came back in style. I'd have to agree with him. And I have a list of light skinned niggas that came back in style. Trey Young.
The nigga that plays for
Oklahoma, and he had like 48 in a college game.
Okay.
Jason Tatum plays for the Celtics. Ben Simmons plays for the Sixers. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They brought they brought light skinned niggas back in style.
John B.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
And who's another light skinned nigga that?
Chris Brown.
No, Chris Brown's old light skinned niggas. We hate him.
Drake is old light skinned niggas.
No.
Drake is old light skinned niggas.
No. Drake was the bring back. Chris Brown is like 5 years before Drake.
I'm pretty sure they came out around the same time.
No. Chris Brown was before. Chris Brown was on And One mixtape tour.
Oh, Chris Brown been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's not even. He and Drake is pretty much. I think Drake is older than Chris Brown.
But Chris Brown came in the game younger. See, Drake was out acting.
Yeah. And
being a suburban kid. Chris Brown was dancing in Rucker Park. With
the music is
literally fast. No bass in his voice. Is your bed on the floor? Yeah, so all these light skinned niggas came back in style. We're gonna have to do something. We need a light skinned genocide. Gotta get rid of all these niggas.
So, Garen, I'm sorry.
Chris Brown is 28. Drake is what, like 31?
31.
Drake.
He just turned 30.
Yeah, Drake is 31.
Yeah. Drake is not young anymore.
I mean, he's like annoyingly older.
Yeah. I go with that.
Let's see. Discography. So what was... So Drake's first album was 2010.
Chris Brown definitely came out like 05.
Yeah, his first mixtape, Room for Improvement, is 2006. But he wasn't that. Him being hot was So Far Gone, which is 09. Chris Brown first studio album was 05.
Yeah, that was that first one.
And apparently Chris Brown didn't make a tape till 2010, but he made 3 of them.
That was them shits he did with Tiger, I think.
Yeah, so I'm never gonna listen to those ever.
No Bullshit is my shit though. Still to this day, bro.
Never gonna listen to those
Be on
ever
that
again.
bullshit, yeah.
Hey, so
Be on that bullshit, yeah.
So you know, Jay-Z has been walking around with a fro for the longest.
He looks so awkward with that fro.
Here's my thing.
He been wearing fros and turtlenecks. He look like somebody's fucking
here's
professor.
the thing. Why are there some people who just refuse to get a taper? Why can't you just get a taper instead of having these long, awkward, edged up sideburns? Just get a slight work edge up and get it tapered. It looks way cleaner than just having these long, uneven ass sideburns.
Let Jay-Z get his 70s
bro, he needs
funk artist
I'm telling you, he just need.
My man's out here living his best life, bro. He's living his adult, mature life, bro.
But you can be
rocking beige turtlenecks with black coats, nigga.
You can be
a different type of mindset.
You can be an adult.
Breathing different,
You can
bro.
be an adult and get your fro tapered.
Bro, he breathing different, bro. He ain't got time for that shit. He
Like,
making moves. That's
much,
money making moves
it's a
right
much
there,
cleaner
bro.
look. Like, there's no reason you should. If you're a black man and you got a haircut that's not dreads, and you not tapering your shit, and you're not bald, what are you doing?
My man's out here winning, bro.
If you're a black man, you need to get your hair tapered.
He not worried about that shit, bro. He out here, bro. He got the baddest chick in the game.
Like
she almost took off his chain, and then she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep it," and then put the chain back on.
I don't know. She
almost
took it off.
He out here living his life, bro. He got
the only
beautiful kids.
The only
and
way
shit.
it's acceptable for a man of his stature not to have a taper is if Beyonce specifically likes it without the taper. That's the only way. She
from Houston. She don't like him without taper.
I'm going to challenge you to Beyonce. I want you to come out and tell us that you like it without the taper.
No,
otherwise
she a Houston broad. She don't love nigga. If anything, you got to be rocking the South Side first off.
Yeah, she is from A-Leaf.
Yeah, you can't just come up to her without no taper.
No, she got to come out and say she like it without the taper. Cause what is going on?
You looking at that nigga head like she be making nigga. Go get your haircut. Go talk to Rico.
Cause like Jay-Z can literally have like somebody living in all of his cribs.
Jay-Z
just on standby to cut his hair.
I'm waiting for the Jay-Z TED Talk. That's what I'm waiting for.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I want it. I want the next Jay-Z TED, and I want the album to go with it too.
So
just talks about flipping quarter bricks and shit.
Larry Whitmore said something.
I don't care about Larry Whitmore.
That I've taken to heart is that you should be able to listen to people who you don't agree with.
No.
As far as like information. Not people who are just like Nazis and shit, but people who are thinking about the same things you are, but you don't agree with it. Like somebody who likes a game that you dislike.
Tell me why you said Larry Whitmore and I thought of Larry David.
Why you hating on Larry David? What he do?
I don't like Larry David. He's not funny.
You didn't like Seinfeld?
No, I don't like Seinfeld.
I don't know. Have you watched?
You the only one who watches Seinfeld.
That's
bro.
not true.
Yes.
I can name you 3 other people who watch Seinfeld.
Do I know them?
Yeah.
Who?
Garen.
You already said he's going to be a part of the light skin genocide. So
he's still alive now. Garen. Wale.
I ain't got nothing to say. I like Wale. I have nothing to say about Wale.
Well, I don't have to say anything else. You like Wale. That's it.
Yeah.
Mixtape about nothing.
Yeah.
So
but I didn't give a fuck about the Seinfeld parts.
So I win.
I don't see what y'all like about that show, bro. It's just
funny.
not good.
It's just so. I love Kramer.
It's not. It's not.
And Curb Your Enthusiasm is super fucking funny.
He just seemed like his comedy is just him being annoyed about shit and just making,
or is him being
like Jewish faces and
or is him being an idiot.
That was racist.
Or is him being an idiot. Like, so one thing about Curb.
Answer me this: Did the girl what's Angela? Not Angela Bassett. Fuck. What's the other Angela Bassett? Oh, I can't think of her name.
I have no idea what you're trying to talk about. Oh my god,
I can't think of her name. She was in Kill Bill.
Uma Thurman?
Nah. The black girl.
Vivica Fox.
Did her character die in that movie, in that TV show?
In Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, she was in Curb Your Enthusiasm.
No, they broke up.
Oh.
So what happened is that
that's the only thing I remember about it. JB Smoove is the brother of the girl that he's dating.
His wife is an environmentalist. And so when Hurricane Katrina happened, she decided that they were going to adopt a family, and Larry had like did some idiotic shit where he ended up, so he does stuff all the time where he ends up having to apologize to people. And so that was one of the things that they had to take a family in. So she was part of the family. It was Vivica Fox, her aunt, her two kids, and then JB Smoove. No, JB Smoove lived in LA and he just showed up.
And just stayed.
Yeah, and he would never leave the house. Like, he would never leave the house. And like, he would just do stuff. Like, at one point, Larry was like, he picked up Larry from like a lunch. He was like, "Oh yeah, I know the security code to your house. I have a key to your house. I have a key to your car. I saw your I saw your social security and your date of birth and your mother's maiden name."
You gotta kill a nigga if you know all that.
That's what I was like. This dude know all that. Like, he has to die.
He gotta die.
So yeah, you gotta start listening to people you disagree with, just to broaden yourself. You don't have to like it, but you need to be able to hear them, or else you'll be like a white supremacist.
Yeah, no one wants to be like them.
So marinate on that. Just listen to Colin Cowherd's podcast.
I used to listen to Colin Cowherd when he used to be on like ESPN radio and shit.
I literally never listened to him until
his podcast
until he was on FS1, because whatever reason his videos started popping up on my YouTube.
Yeah, so
I would watch him just because he would entertain me. Because sometimes it's just yeah, Colin, you're wrong. That's just wrong. That's not right.
I listen to Colin. I used to listen to him on the way to school, and then when I got out of school at like 3:00, I would listen to I forgot these dudes' names. They were like both sports writers. They used to have a pretty good show, and I used to listen to them all the way back to the house and shit.
And see, like, I tried listening to Skip and Shannon, but apparently it's the week that neither of them are on the show, so it's just been like three other guys. But it's funny because they all are speaking like weirdly slowly. They've been arguing about, like, the captain's like, LeBron James did not want to play with these guys, so he had them all traded. Now, I think that makes them a better team. No, they weren't yelling. Like, Stephen A. Smith is like, but
yells slowly.
No, sometimes he talks.
Yells slowly.
No, sometimes he talks fast, and he like say stuff in sensational ways that are entertaining. Like, that's a shtick he's doing.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, like,
stay off the weeds.
The thing is, I always found Stephen A. Smith funny, even if it was wrong, except for him when he's cooning. But on this show, it's like three different people, but they're all, LeBron didn't want to play with these guys, so they had to go. It's like, why is everybody like adding extra space bars between their words? Like, what is going on? Just talk normal in a conversation.
We're the slow guys.
Like, everybody's like trying to say stuff loudly and clearly and slowly. It's like, okay, you can speak at a normal time.
Hey, look, it's hard out here for Pimp, bro. You gotta get the money. We trying to get our own show.
They don't have enough.
They should give us our show.
They don't have enough topics, so they're just like extending in between.
Yeah, that's like when you got a paper that's due, but you don't have enough. You don't have no substance. You like 20 words short, so you just say shit out,
flopping
add extra adjectives and shit.
They're just flopping the broadcast. And
we need to get a show on FX1.
Here's a question: This is the deep moment of the podcast.
Okay.
Is flirting
Yes.
only intentional?
Is it only intentional?
Yeah, is flirting intentional? Me, I say yes, because
Nah.
girls have been like, oh, you're flirting with that girl. And I'm just like, no, I'm just entertaining myself. Like, not even on like,
But if
I'm
you
going to holler, I'm going to
flirting-
pretend to holler at her and then not actually
I mean, my
holler at
nigga
her.
flirting is flirting though.
For me, sometimes it's just like, oh, they said something, I'm gonna be a dick and say something and laugh at myself quietly and keep it moving. I don't even think about it.
Nah, flirting is flirting.
I should be like, oh dang, I really like Pop-Tarts. And I'll be like, yo, bitch ass still eating Pop-Tarts? Grow up.
that's
And then it's like, like it starts and ends there, and then I can just keep moving.
yo bitch ass like Pop-Tarts.
Like you still,
What kind of flirting?
like
is
it's 2015. You still eating Pop-Tarts, my nigga? Like you 20 years old.
that? Yeah, that's so
Eat some real
that's so
fucking
aggressive
burgers.
though.
I mean, I'm not gonna say
Yo bitch ass like Pop-Tarts.
I mean,
Grow up.
I'm not
Nigga,
telling.
what?
I'm not saying yo bitch ass necessarily, but that's my thought. I'm like I'll read them and be like, yo bitch ass still eating Pop-Tarts. You still eating Pop-Tarts, nigga? Grow up, and then just keep moving. Somebody be like, oh, you were flirting with. It's like, nah.
Nah, you just called her a bitch ass. That's Texas flirting.
No, so,
Hoe ass and bitch ass is Texas flirting.
nah.
Damn girl, your hoe
I
ass.
say
cute.
I say you're only flirting if you're trying to.
Nah, I mean, yo, I can understand that shit, but you still flirting though, even if you're not trying to.
No,
Like, I can flirt without
strongly
noticing
disagree.
it. I can flirt and just mean nothing by it.
I feel like you're only flirting if you're actually trying to. If you're specifically trying to flirt, you're flirting. If
That's
you're
so
not
weird when
trying-
people like just intentionally try to flirt to me. Like, I'm gonna flirt with her, see if she responds.
That's
I
when
just
you
be talking shit.
That's when you go and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna take your hat off your head," and then you be like, and then she'll be like, "Oh, stop!" And you know she's gonna do that. Like,
Oh, that's
you're
flirting.
doing that. You're specifically doing that. Now, if Walter walk up and and she's wearing a cap, and I'll be like, "Man, get the shit out of here." I'm just being a dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just being a dick.
Because whether or not she responds,
oh, stop.
whether or not she responds is not what I'm concerned about. I'm just doing it because I feel like knocking her hat off her head.
Oh my God, Walter, you were flirting with me.
It's like, no,
Shut the fuck up.
you were getting the instant of my
Walter aggressively
daily wrath.
first. Walter aggressively first with everybody. Pushes her out the way. You in the way of the vending machine. Oh, Walter, quit! You're so funny.
No, I think flirting is very specifically
Move her,
intentional.
like spill her coffee mug on her on accident.
I've never
You're blocking
done-
the coffee.
I've never done such things.
You're blocking the pod maker.
I'm a perfect gentleman. I always say excuse me.
She takes the last of the hot chocolate coffee pods at work. You throw one at her, the empty one at her. Oh, you're so funny. Oh man, I don't flirt. I talk shit.
I don't flirt.
I only flirt when I'm trying to fuck.
I mean, I'm not any good at either, so it's just it's just me being like, oh, what you doing on Friday? Oh, you gonna be home? All right, I'm gonna pull up.
I'm gonna pull up.
And if they be like, oh, okay, here's the address. Like, oh yeah, I want. If they be like,
Nah.
they be like, oh, you funny. I'm like, well, that didn't work.
Back to the drawing board.
I guess I'm back to plan A. Is literally do nothing.
Do nothing.
until the sun comes up on Saturday. No, I literally do nothing. I come in, I take a shower, change it to my night clothes with the t-shirt and the shorts, and then I literally just sit on my bed catatonic until the sun comes up the next day. I do not move a muscle.
This nigga just eyes open.
I don't even blink.
just eyes open. This nigga just laying down in the do-rag with the
I don't even lay down. I sit perfectly straight up on the side of my bed like this.
He just keeps brushing his.
No, I don't move at all.
He just stares at the wall.
8 hours go by when the sun peeks through my blinds and hits me in the eye pupil. Then I'm like, well, it's morning.
It's morning.
No, there's no saying. I say, well, it's morning, and then I get up and go brush my teeth.
Go change out of his night clothes.
No, they're still on. I just brush my teeth until I get ready for church. I'm complete. If a plan that I tried does not work in the first minuscule attempt, I just go into catatonic. Yeah, I'm just done. I quit.
Fucking shuts down physically and emotionally.
I just go into.
Doesn't process the emotions. Just
I'm like in Tundra when like a frog freezes in the spot, and then as soon as it warms up and it melts, it goes back to moving around. I'm like that.
What if she texts you and she's like, "Oh, well, actually, you can come over."
Well, then I wake up. Then I come out of my catatonia. But that's only if I haven't committed to bed yet. Like if I've committed to this, like, well, it's time for me to go to sleep. Then it's like, nope, I'm not going. I'm not getting up. Too bad. She missed out. I missed out.
She just gives up.
Yep, that's it. I'm done.
Oh man,
out of here.
I got a whole girlfriend. I don't do that no more.
Well, I don't.
We plan like.
That was me in like 2012, 2013. Nowadays it's just like I just like, do nothing.
It's like do or die. Like you text a girl and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm trying to come through." And it's either she says yes or no. And it's like if she says yes, you're the whole way there you're like in a semi-anxiety panic state because it's like at any point in time
she could be like,
fucking
nah.
failed. Yeah,
she could
so
be like, nah.
You like let me get condoms. I gotta grab a condom. Let me grab my wallet. Let me grab my keys. I'm gonna sneak out the house quietly. I don't want nobody asking.
I had my own apartment, so it's more like they gotta come over.
They gotta come over there.
At that time, I was totally okay with waiting until 2 a.m. for a girl to show up.
Right.
Nowadays, I don't even wait till like 10. It's like, oh well. I should do my usual methods of looking up all the random things I could have looked up at 7 p.m. instead of 11 p.m.
That's another wash rule. If you have a certain time, like after 10, after 12, after 10. For me,
if they're outside of pull-up distance, and pull-up distance is maximum 20-minute drive, they're outside of that. Anything later than like 9 of telling me like come to this place or coming over, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And if they're further than that, I need at least a 3-hour notice.
That's what I'm saying. Like me and my girl is like after 11, if we haven't done anything, we're just not gonna do anything. We're just gonna go to sleep. It is what it is. There's no pulling up and there's no coming to my house. I mean, we in the beginning relationship back when I was like 25 still, we would pull up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Now it's like 2-3 years into a relationship, it's like no. if we haven't started by 12, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm not finna wake her up because most times sometimes she's probably already falling asleep. I'm half asleep or I'm playing the game and like I'm really into this game. I really don't want to stop for this game. And then sometimes it's just like
these cartel guys need murdering on Ghost Recon.
No, they killed Julio's family. They need to die tonight. I'm not pausing the game. They've shot me a couple times. I've lost a lot of my gear. They need to die tonight.
Speaking of washed, have you seen the thing about them trying to reboot Martin? And
please don't.
What's the name? Was like, yeah, I'm cool with it.
Please
Why
don't.
were people mad that? What's her name? What was the light skinned one?
Tisha Campbell.
Why were people mad that Tisha Campbell was okay with it?
Because apparently the only reason she left the show the first time was because it was she said it was some sex allegations shit she had against Martin or whatever. But you know, some people say it was sex allegations. Some people said they was fucking around and you know, Martin fell in love, but Tisha was already married to some other nigga at the time or some shit like that. But I don't know what the truth is. I just know apparently he had some sex allegations against Martin.
I just know that like the last season they were never on in an episode they were never on screen at the same time. Like that's
Didn't they supposed to have broke up that season or some shit?
No,
like that?
It was like she was traveling for work or something. So they would never be on screen at the same time. I
don't want to see a Martin reboot.
That's how bad they were beefing.
I don't care to see a Martin reboot, honestly. I mean, I know I want y'all to get y'all checks or whatever, but like, A Martin reboot, I'm not trying to see that. Especially without Tommy, I'm not trying to see that. If we're gonna do it, like, just do some new shit. I don't want to see no old shows. I'm tired of these people trying to bring back old shows and revamp new shows and movies.
I'm okay with her being okay with it, but I don't think they should have it again.
No,
I don't want to reboot.
No, there's no point in having.
I feel like
because if we reboot Martin, a whole bunch of people come out the woodworks talking about, oh, we should get reboots too, and no. Also, we don't need no reboots of the.
Also, they got to address Tommy dying.
Yeah, you can't just not have him in the show, and nobody wants to see. No one wants to deal with that. If you don't address him dying in the first episode, then people are gonna be like, "Nah, I don't want to see that."
Okay, it says, in 1997, Tisha Campbell filed a lawsuit against her co-star Martin and the show's producers for sexual harassment and verbal and physical assaults, and she did not appear in most of the season 5 episodes. The explanation in most episodes Campbell did not appear in was that Gina was out on business, though in the 2-part episode Going Overboard, it stated that Gina had arrived too late to board the boat for the trip alongside everyone else. HBO Studios eventually settled the case with Campbell so that the show's last season could be completed. Campbell did return to the Martin set to film the 2-part series finale of the show on the condition that she would not share any scenes or interact in any way with Martin Lawrence. In the episode, Martin and Gina kept entering and exiting sets at different times, and the storyline was adjusted so the characters were both part of it but never crossed paths.
Like, that's so, like, you should have just left the show.
No, she wanted her money. You don't get paid for the episodes you're not in, my child.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's like, I'm not saying that what happened, because I don't know the truth.
Well, I feel like she can be okay with them rebooting because that was 20 years ago.
No, but she wants to be a part of the series if they do reboot.
I mean, you can't reboot it without her in it if
that's
you're gonna reboot it. Like, you gotta have Gina. I'm saying that. No, I don't want to reboot.
No, I don't.
But at the same time,
I don't like Martin. I don't
see why there's like the very specific like aimed ire at her specifically, because it's just like, yeah, y'all was beefing then, and yeah, y'all might something was going on, but that's 20 years ago, and y'all both are older and are able to work it out or whatever. So her being okay with it, I have no problem with. I don't think they should reboot anything ever, really.
No, not just from the 90s. You wouldn't be able to have the same type of comedy back then.
Like, just leave stuff be dead.
Yeah, you can't have Martin dress up as Shanae.
I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see it to begin with. I thought that was just dumb.
Like, nigga still gets flack for the Big Mama movies. You think nigga gonna play like this nigga?
They just weren't good.
Yeah, the first one was amazing. I like the first one with Terrence Howard doing fucking Assassin's Creed parkour and shit just to get into this hotel, to this fucking apartment. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Nah, that shit was hilarious. Like, this nigga's jumping over rules and shit just to get into. I was like, I do it too much. This nigga's not a goddamn assassin.
Oh yeah. So I'm very good with transitions. They're just extremely abrupt.
I know. I see that.
I wish there were more Matrix games.
Nah.
The thing is,
they had one good Matrix game.
We now have the technology to make a superb Matrix game, and we can't get it.
For what?
You know, that lady was suing the Wachowski brothers.
That's fake.
She was actually suing them. That was real.
So the ones that stole the show or whatever.
She was suing about the Wachowski brothers, and she was suing about Terminator.
The black lady, right? I thought that was fake.
I'm pretty
sure that's fake.
No, it looks like she won the case from 2013.
If she did. That's a lot of fucking money.
Cause like that's why no other Matrix stuff. Cause bro, like, think about all the games that have come out since Path of Neo, which had the dumbest ending ever.
Most of them. The only good Matrix game was the one where you could.
Granted, there's only 3 that I can think of. There's Enter the Matrix with Ghost and Niobe. There's Path of Neo, where he played as Neo, but they made a dumbass ending, and then they made The Matrix Online, which I actually bought, but I could never get to work.
It's because it was online. I think it was probably The Path to Neo.
No, the best game was Into the Matrix.
Oh no, it was Into the Matrix. You're right. That's
Even
the
though
one
it,
you can. That's
even
the one
though
where,
it looks like garbage.
that's the one where you can like you be in like the construction area and you just like running through like the construction area shooting security guards and shit.
Yeah.
That one. That was the best one. You can turn the cheats on and just fucking do stupid.
Yeah, I had them hoes memorized.
Yeah.
And I knew how to do the extra overly complicated sword hack, which didn't add anything to the game. It just changed how you disarmed.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all it did.
I might go see if I can find that game. This game probably a lot of money.
No, I doubt it. It's probably like $4 total.
Nah, I think it's a lot of money.
No, it's not. Why would it be a lot of money?
Because it's an old game. They don't really sell anymore like that.
Why would they need?
You might be looking on Xbox
It's
360
not
so you can find that hoe.
People gonna charge you more money, but
I mean,
it's
of course,
not worth
it's
a
not
lot.
gonna be worth.
I've had
a
it
lot.
3 different times.
I kept getting the bug that one because I would get to like a specific area and then that bitch would just shut down on me.
I'm trying to see if I can find where it says have been falsely reported. In reality, the case carried on for several years, only to be dismissed by the court in 2005. The student not only failed to show up to court, but also had not entered any evidence to bolster her key claims. The claims that Stewart was awarded the largest sum is indisputably false, as the only funds awarded were as little as $300,000 in attorney fees to the defendants. So apparently she didn't actually win. Well, why aren't there any Matrix games? Why aren't there
I actually had
any
it up here for $15.
Matrix
I'm not gonna pay
games?
$15 for a game from 24 from the original Xbox. Kiss my ass. Buck the fuck out. I ain't finna pay that shit.
I'm trying to see why there haven't been any Matrix games. Somebody needs to make it.
Nah,
Yeah.
no one cares about the Matrix.
If they can make Shadow of Mordor, they can make a Matrix game.
Nah, I don't think they should.
Why not?
Like who only people who care Matrix, it's well known but not really.
Now you're lying.
I mean, it's to us niggas our age, but no.
We're the ones with
I
the
think
money
the
to
only
buy
reason
games.
they could get away with making a Shadow of Mordor game was because of them fucking Hobbit movies. They brought it back to the spotlight. They need something that's gonna bring
No,
the
Lord,
Matrix
Lord
back
of
to
the
the
Rings was
spotlight.
already super big before.
But I'm just saying,
The
like
Hobbit.
it gave.
I don't think the Hobbit movies did it. That game was getting made. That game could have got made off the strength of the trilogy. If they hadn't made,
But
outside of the movie-based games, they made other Lord of the Rings games. If
I might have to go back and
if
watch
they
the
had
Matrix
Shadow of
movies.
Mordor instead of the other Lord of the Rings universe games, it would have did the same.
Mhm.
Because all the other games were like, okay, you're in the universe, but you're not in like a cool version of the universe. Shadow of Mordor was like, Shadow of Mordor really was like, oh, we put God of War and the Lord of the Rings together. That's basically what it was.
Yeah. If they're going to make another Matrix game, I don't want it to follow the same Matrix story.
I mean, it doesn't have to. You could just be other people in the Matrix at a different time frame.
Yeah, I would. Do
But
that.
I
Or
would,
like
I would
the
want to be
beginning.
in the Matrix universe, like
Beginning?
or
I would like
even,
that.
or even kind of maybe not in the Xenoverse fashion, where it's
Nah.
like super basic stuff and kind of a like grindy, but just like being able to create your own character in it. Like think
like his own move sets and skill sets and shit.
think
For the most part, their skill sets and move sets are just.
yeah, but you can like have different moves,
I
or
guess
you can
it'd be
have
better
like
if you
you
can
can
learn
be better at like
martial arts
martial arts versus shooting versus like being able to hack.
That'd be pretty dope. I
Think
can see it.
think
Sorta.
so think Shadow Mordor mixed with the Elder Scrolls Online mixed with God of War.
I say take off God
In the
of-
Matrix
I say,
universe.
I I say Shadow Mordor mixed with Elder Scrolls Online mixed with Mass Effect. It'd probably be a better.
I didn't play Mass Effect.
Well, Mass Effect is like it's more of like a.
Would it be the decision making ability?
The decision making, the ability to grab different aspects and shit. Like you can have like magical powers. You can be better with guns. You can be better with.
I mean, that's just Elder Scrolls or Skyrim.
That's more Skyrim-ish.
Yeah, you don't need Mass Effect. Skyrim, you can.
But Mass Effect, the decision making ability. No, well, not really. It depends if you're gonna have like an open world or if you're just gonna be more linear.
That's a good question.
If you're gonna do open world,
I don't think it should be open world.
I feel like if you're gonna do it online, it has to be open world.
It doesn't have to necessarily be online. It could be like a linear story you can play with other people. Like it could be like Halo.
Then you might
it could be like Halo, where people can join in with you to play the story, but you can like customize how you look and what you can do.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do open world, it kind of turns
This
into
day and
GTA
age,
Online.
everything is open world though. They're not gonna just make a game
You can
and make it not open world.
there's
I
linear games.
I just copped the new Assassin's Creed, and this is even an open world.
That doesn't count. Assassin's Creed has been open world since like 2004.
I'm just saying. Well, okay, yeah, you're right about that. I'm just saying, like, you don't really see a bunch of linear games these days. They don't do. If you wanted to be successful, you don't really see a bunch of linear games these days. It always has to be. But then again, it'd probably be too big because
But
you
also
have to have two different worlds. You have the real world and the computer world.
see, but then they would have to create too much.
Yes, I'm saying. So if
Unless it's just like, unless you playing the game, it's like, okay, you're being jacked in to the Matrix. Like,
I mean, but the whole thing about the whole point of being in the Matrix is to like push, you know what I'm saying, push the whole the broad, you know what I'm saying. The whole point is to push the machines out, gain control of the system, and then release humanity. You know what I'm saying? So if you're just jacked into the game the whole time, then what's the point of being in the Matrix?
who wants to be in the Matrix outside the Matrix?
You have to go outside of the Matrix.
The whole fun of the game. That's basically like Assassin's Creed 2 and 3.
Or they can make it like
Just like Assassin's Creed 3, where it's like you're Connor, but then you have to be as what's his name and like climb around the temple to find stuff. And
that's
it's like,
most Assassin's games though.
Yeah, but it's like I didn't want to do that part of it. That was whack.
I mean, he had some pretty good levels.
That was for the sake of story, but it wasn't like
that's what I'm saying. I mean, or you could do it like
wasn't
just
doing anything dope.
You could do it like StarCraft Online or whatever, and just like the whole point would just be on missions, and then when you come back out, you just you fuck off, you get upgraded and all that other bullshit, but then you just go right back. Like your whole story will focus around the inside in the Matrix game, and you would just come back to like a central hub with other people in your group. You feel me?
I think it needs to be only in the Matrix. It needs to be linear, but you can play it with other people. Like if you got to get chased down a highway.
That's what I'm saying. Like they give you different missions and shit.
Like,
they made like an online version of that shit. Like you said, Elder Scrolls Online.
Or
that'd be dope.
Or like Destiny, where it's like specific missions, but there's enough of them for you to do.
Yeah,
you
like
don't
that.
have to necessarily grind.
I would do that shit. I think that should.
Like one can be where like you got to infiltrate like I don't know, like the power plant in Matrix Revolutions. Like they had to infiltrate the power plant and shut it down. Like that could be a whole mission where you have to like make your way through it, shut it down, and not get killed or something. Or like you had to
caught.
Or you had to like go into a bank and steal records from the agents or something. Like you had to like get to the bank, blow up the vault, and have like a giant police. It's like a heist, but it's technically not. You're not stealing money, but you're trying to steal records to destroy them or something, like some digital record, or like somebody left somebody left like a communication or something. The agents know where it is, so you have to like get chased through the city to get to it and then get away. Like this is like make missions that are linear. Like the story itself could be linear if there's even a story, but it's just like it doesn't need to be open world. I don't think so.
It probably shouldn't be open world.
Cause then you gotta have like landmarks and shit.
Yeah, it should be open world. I don't want it to just focus on like New York though. I wanted to go like Paris and London, and
they didn't have all that in the Matrix.
But they should though.
No.
Yeah.
It was fictional.
Yeah.
It was just a simulation. It was not a specific place.
That's what I'm saying though. Like if it's a simulation, just go to different parts of the world in a simulation.
No, they didn't go to places with landmarks.
That's because they couldn't, nigga.
Yeah, because it was. So why would you go to Paris if that wasn't part of the actual Matrix world?
Oh.
Stop trying to be Grand Theft Auto. Open your mind.
I'm trying to better.
Open your mind.
Everything.
No. Well, guess we could call that Space City Brothers Podcast.
Da-da-da-da.
So
you ain't got no Texas dueling rules for us?
Oh yeah, I did write down something.
And per se,
so Texas dueling rules: if you get jumped, you can run up on their house, but there's two parameters. So if you get jumped and it's recorded, right? If you get jumped and somebody records it,
what fucking rule is this? Look, this must have been like a new rule added.
No,
did you just make this rule up?
No, it's not.
So somebody records you getting jumped.
If you get jumped and it's recorded,
like hand recorded, or
no, I mean like if they take a video of you. And you get jumped.
This shit hadn't been made like recently.
No, you could record.
At least in the last 40, 50, 60 years.
No. They had cameras.
Not in no 19, 18, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
I mean, they had cameras, but not something to record
there's
videos and shit with.
There's film earlier than 1930, my guy.
I mean, yeah, but like who the fuck just had a...
I mean, they used a landline telephone, so come on now.
Oh my God.
So if you get jumped and it's recorded, you are allowed to go shoot up their house at any point.
So what do you mean, like? So if you get jumped and you live, you just go shoot that. Like,
so if the duel, if instead of getting challenged to a duel, you get jumped by two people that's in one car.
Yeah.
You're allowed to go shoot up their house with the chopper, basically.
So okay, so if I get jumped,
you get jumped,
and I live, and I kill them, do I still get to go shoot up their house?
No.
Okay. So
why would you shoot up their house if they're dead?
Because fuck them and their family.
No, that's not how to do it. See, now you're just descending into chaos. These rules are for safety. They're to keep everyone safe. Unless you get jumped, then you shooting up the whole house. No matter who's there, no matter the time of day, you run up on their house with the chopper. Now, listen.
Comes back into
the
house.
Listen.
His wife.
Listen. You're not listening. Now, if you get jumped and nobody records it, you can only run up on their house with the chopper at night.
That's so.
And you can only do it on foot. You can't do no drive. You can't do no nighttime drive by. You have to get out of the car and run up on their house with the chopper.
Oh my God. Is that it?
Yeah,
rules,
that's it.
These rules are getting ridiculous.
Either you follow the rules of the duel or you shoot at each other like animals and innocent bystanders get hurt.
I mean, if I run up on a nigga's house, I'm aiming.
It doesn't count because that's different. You got jumped and somebody recorded it.
That's funny.
You're getting jumped. That's not a fair fight. That's the point of the duels is a fair fight. That's why you got to go to a local gun store and get the dueling guns.
That's funny.
And a rack of ribs or a Texas flag
or a shot timer.
That's the fair part.
Meet on adjacent highways.
Yeah, you got to meet on proper highways. This is a fair, even fight. Now, if you get jumped, all bets are off. You run up on their house.
Yeah. All right. So niggas out there who got beef with a nigga, challenge it to a duel. And
remember, you have to be in the same type of vehicle or you're both on foot.
Run up on a nigga and challenge him to a duel. You know, let's cut down on a lot of these senseless deaths.
Yeah, die appropriately on a highway.
Yeah, like if a nigga gotta go, let's do it right.
Yeah, and if he lives,
sell some tickets.
If he lives after he's shot, you gotta light a cigar.
Yeah,
with matches.
That's the only way to send a proper burial.
You gotta light him with a cigar.
Yeah,
yeah, because you gotta die while smoking a cigar.
Yeah, that's real nigga shit. Give him a shot of Henny too. Send him to his guy.
That's not part of the dueling rules.
I'm just saying. Extra. Just be courteous, calm in our deaths.
Yeah, and your
senseless killing.
Yeah, you gotta be correct in your senseless killing. Don't be jackasses.
Yeah. Be respectable. Follow the rules. Be gentlemen about it, or gentle ladies about it.
Yeah, because I will shoot a woman if she challenges me.
He will. I've seen him do it a couple times. Granted, she kind of had it coming. Shouldn't cut us off.
Hey, she got out of her car and she accepted the challenge. She had to die on 288, my G.
Yeah, it is what it is. During construction too. Everything's legal. I wonder if you do this shit and like police officers come. What happened? Well, we follow the Texas rules of dueling.
I mean,
it was a sanctioned duel.
You're being really loud for no reason.
It was a sanctioned duel.
Also, they keep Texas flags on them, so
yeah,
you don't have to worry about getting ribs. Since that seemed to be such a point of contention with you.
So the next time you're in Texas and you got beef with a nigga, don't just murder him. Call your local police officers. Ask them to bring out their finest dueling pistols and a Texas flag, or a rack of ribs if they're next to a rib joint, because you can eat afterwards.
I mean, that's if you live.
Yeah, shoot each other with respect, treat each other with kindness.
Right. This is the Space City Brothers podcast. Follow us on SoundCloud, Space City Brothers,
and Apple Music, Apple Podcasts,
and on Twitter, Space City Brothers.
Shout out to our sponsors. Again this week, Nobody. For all your nothing needs, it's Nobody. Yeah,
we need to create a Patreon so people can donate money to us.
So 6 people can donate money to us.
Hey, that's
$6.
6 more pennies than I have. We need a PayPal so people can directly PayPal us money. So we can get our 5 cents there.
We're gonna PayPal, and we
need an Instagram.
Yeah, we need an Instagram.
Do we need an Instagram? Well, we can do Instagram Live.
Yeah. Nah, it's not fun to do Instagram Live and then record the podcast.
No, we can just Instagram Live stuff we do.
Oh, well, that, yeah.
Or just if we feel like it.
Not we watch niggas. We don't do shit.
Not the podcast, but like we might be yelling about something. And we're like,
always yelling about something.
Yeah, and then be on the lookout for streaming. I want to start streaming. It might be this week. It might be much later, but I'm definitely going to stream.
Is that the camera you were waiting for?
Yeah.
See, you got everything set up. You ready to go? He's ready to go. Everybody, he just needs.
I have the camera. I need another monitor so I can look at Twitch.
Just use your laptop.
No, I need it on this.
You don't, though.
Yeah, so I can be able to monitor how it's going through the broadcasting software. Like, because if I use OBS, it depends. If I'm using just a game on here, I don't necessarily need it, but then I'm not utilizing all of this screen that I paid a lot of money for.
Yeah.
If I have a second screen, I can just put what I'm monitoring on that side on the extra screen and like the Twitch feed and stuff. Yeah. And then I just play the game on the main screen.
Okay, I feel you.
Like PUBG, you're going to want all the screen.
True.
But if I'm playing Zelda, I can just play it in a window.
And then, I feel you. Well, that's it. Space City Brothers words. Space City Brothers podcast. We out.
I actually have more stuff written down, but that we're gonna save that.
Save it for a rainy day.
Or a not rainy day. Look, this is me crumbling the notes.
I think you're doing ASMR work.
Real talk, nigga, all facts. Look how I run it up. Look how I run it up. Look how I'm coming up. I wish you was one of us. See how that money come? Paper cut fingers from counting that money up. Praying emojis. The blessings keep coming. I know I can't have enough. Never on E. Took off on haters. There's no need to gas me up. I'm patting my lead. I'm too far ahead and there's no way you catching up.